Hey, welcome back to the top, where analysis is the name of the game. Now today, we are going back and continuing a series that I rely on because it gets me views. Just kidding, I really like to do analysis, and to go further in depth to find the best Pokemon for your regional teams is right up my alleyway. This time we're checking in with the grass types in Kanto, and surprisingly, there aren't many of them. Actually, there's just too many with a secondary poison type. That can't be good. Gonna be harder to discern who's the best, but I know we'll find a way. Unlike Drake and Josh though, we'll be uprooting everything in an effort to find the advantages and disadvantages for each Pokemon used in each region for a specific type. We'll still be looking at important battles using the normal scale, but we'll also be looking at the Pokemon themselves. Keep in mind, this is a looser top 5. Any Pokemon can fit your team, but individually speaking, these are the best. Who are the best? The grass types! Oh wait, that's not how to segue into the video. Oh well, we're doing it anyway. Hey!
They gotta get their hands off my bush!
Says the guy who thinks he's clever. Only that's Ugly Ricky at the end of the bar. When I say it though, I'm talking about Tangela. That was a weird segue. Honestly though, Tangela is only here with a participation ribbon because if Kanto had more grass type variety, it wouldn't be anywhere near this list. But it's the only mono grass type in the game, it's going to struggle against everyone not named Giovanni, it's underwhelming as fuck, and the only reason it's here because it's not Parasect. Its move pool is highly TM dependent, and even then, it's as shallow as a kiddie pool. You break your neck diving into a game using this. Unless your name is Papa C11, just stick around, and there'll be much better grass types to use. If you have Fire Red, it sucks to be you, because you can't naturally get Victory Bell. If you have Leaf Green and your name is James, sucks to be you, because you'll constantly have one on your head. Apparently some people like that. Jeez, masochist I tell you. Anyway, the first of 3 secondary poison grass type rolls around and thinks it's hot stuff. Well, newsflash Victory Bell, you're not. If you were, you'd be dead. You're weak to fire. Honestly, it's the same game with Victory Bell as it is with Tangela. Except better stats, and you also get stepped on by Sabrina too. Oh wait, that's a bad thing. Really, the only advantage you're getting over Tangela is access to Sludge Bomb, but even then, that isn't gonna cut it over the other grass types. If you have Leaf Green, it sucks to be you, because you can't naturally get Vileplume. If you have Fire Red and your name is Sean, well, I just want to say that you're awesome. But yeah, Vileplume is next, and it literally runs the same beaten path that Victory Bell trailblazed just a second ago. It's gonna be a struggle in the same battles, being Sabrina, Blaine, Lorelei, Lance, and excel in the same battles, being Giovanni, Bruno, and end up in your Animal Crossing town because you're too lazy to weed your island, you lazy fuck. Literally the only reason that it's higher than Victory Bell is the fact that it has access to Petal Dance, while the other does not. It gets nearly every other move that the other gets, so seeing that gives it the leg up. Just make sure that's not your dog giving you a leg up. Congrats, Venusaur! The reason why you're here is because you don't have to spend all game only battling the weaklings on the routes. You actually get to canonically wipe out Brock and Misty before they can join Ash. I wonder how that would work if neither joined him. Other than that it has the same matchups with everyone else, literally the only difference this time is the fact that Venusaur is more well-rounded stat-wise, at least for Generation 3, and it has a much deeper move pool. Not by much, but it's still enough. It learns Solar Beam by level up so you can save your TM to rip to your computer and illegally sell it online. It learns Earthquake so it makes everyone's knees weak so you can just kick the side of their legs to win. It also learns everything else that Vileplume and Victory Bell does. What's that? Doesn't get Petal Dance. Yeah, true, but it does get Frenzy Plant, and that hurts. Sure, you have to recharge for a turn, but at least you aren't locked into a move for 2 to 3 turns and then get confused afterwards. If you get confused after dancing, you must have 2 left feet. I mean, honestly, the grass type isn't the best type in Kanto, I'll give you that much, but Venusaur would have been number 1 by a country mile if it wasn't for one thing. Parasect. I'm just kidding. These are the honorable mentions, but they might as well be dishonorable as grass is already underwhelming in Kanto as it is. You tack on the bug type on top of it, and you have a recipe for disaster. Parasect literally only gets one bug move in the Kanto remakes, and that's Leech Life, which before Generation 7 did a whopping 20 damage. So no, you don't even get a participation ribbon like Tangela. Just get out! If you don't already know, the Psychic type reigns supreme in Kanto. And even though it's one of the later Grass-type catches, available before battling Erica, it's still insanely better to use than all the rest. Honestly, if you didn't pick Venusaur, pick Exeggutor. If not, you're probably some lowlife named James working for a criminal organization who enjoys having his entire body deep-throated by a victory bell. What? Too graphic? How about this? See that tree? That's super graphic too. People won't shut up about this one. Literally, the thing about Exeggutor is that you can just slap the Leaf Stone on one instantly, unless you really want to move like Sleep Powder at level 37. Get TM29 for Psychic, TM22 for Solar Beam, teach it Egg Bomb, and one of the status moves it learned before you evolved it, and boom, easy pickings. Now you'll make everyone your bitch. It has come to my attention. I'm being a bit too vulgar today. Apologies. I'll do this more often. Haha! Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, with the Psychic type in hand, Erica, Koga, Sabrina, Bruno, Agatha all get sat on by Exeggutor. And if you aren't smart and didn't choose Starmie, I suggest taking this path instead. So what a surprise! Another Psychic type takes the crown. This can't happen every time, right? Right? Let's hope not. And if it wasn't for over half the Grass-type roster staking a claim on the Poison type, this would have been a lot more interesting. But it wasn't even close. Look at this. Look at this. That's a 60-point difference. The Psychic type is literally that good that it can pull you from the depths. But speaking of the depths, it's my time to go back there. But you can help by liking the video and subscribing to get us back to the top where we can shine bright yet again. That's not a normal outro for me. I just wanted to be dynamic. But as always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time back at the top because you know that's how we do it.